Good morning. It's day 16 here. It's a wild Monday. I am really excited to be opening the packages today. This past weekend was our Chris Kindle market here in Hudson, and that was absolutely delightful. Anything in our downtown area is always delightful, but Chris Kindle Market is one of my very favorites. So let's do a little recap on yesterday, and then we'll get into today's gifts. So yesterday was Wenceslas, which was our superfine merino and peduncle silk blend, and I am absolutely in love with this. It is so soft, just absolutely luscious. And I learned a new thing. Peduncle silk is actually a natural brown silk, and it's not the silk from the cocoon. It's actually the silk that holds the cocoon onto the branch. So it is a natural brown silk, and I thought that was a really fun, cool thing to learn yesterday. So that is Wenceslas. And yesterday we got these adorable stoneware Christmas ornaments from our Missouri Star Quilt Company Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box. So those were really well received. I've had a couple of things that I just wasn't completely in love with, but yesterday's was absolutely not one of them. So let's get into opening day 16. What do you think it's going to be? I can't imagine what the character will be for today's fiber, and I hope it's something that we haven't tried before. Let's see. Let me read you a story. Day 16 is Tomte. Tomte are keepers of the house and farm who are said to help with chores, providing that people don't get in their way and treat their home and animals well. While they are happy to help, having done this for generations since the first farmer ever farmed, if they aren't looked after in return, or if the home around them isn't appreciated, they are known to play tricks on the residents. To keep them happy, it's suggested that they are given a bowl of porridge and butter on Christmas Eve, as this shows the respect and thanks them for their hard work throughout the year. I'm going to tell Drew that he's going to need to put out porridge and butter for the Tomte on Christmas Eve, because we just can't take any chances, right? So, as Tomte are practical and versatile little sprites who want to create a blend to mimic this. And we also decided to theme it to natural shades of green with a hint of berry red and a lot of texture, much like you'd find in a garden. Shetland evergreen and our own tweed blends make the basis of this blend. The Shetland giving good strength, which the tweed blends adds texture and a bit of softness. We then used both tussa and mulberry silk for a bit of sheen and the subtle pop of red. The viscose in this blend helps to make it sturdy without compromising the handle, just what a Tomte needs in a hard-wearing garment. And the fiber blend is 34% Shetland, 30% South American, we'll have to see what that is, 16% mulberry silk, 8% viscose, 8% merino, and 4% tussa silk. Okay, that's a lot of stuff again. Sometimes I think they're blending their blends. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see what it looks like. I'm expecting green and red. Oh. It's a little bit of green and a little bit of red and a little bit of other things too. It reads a little bit pink and a little bit gray as well. And it has little tweedy pops in it too. This is really nice. That's a very interesting blend and a very interesting. I'm not sure how I would spin this. I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit with that, because I don't want it to just go to mud, and I feel like if it all blends together, it will just go to mud. Let's see what the fiber or the yarn looks like and see if it went to mud or if it's even the same blend. Okay, let's see. 16. It is the same, well, it's a similar blend. It's 25% Shetland, 25% South American, 25% Mulberry Silk, 6% viscose, 12% merino, 6% Tussa silk. It is a little bit different. The yarn is made of Shetland evergreen, heritage tweed, gin and tonic, merino tweed and silk, and Paris mulberry silk. This yarn is designed to showcase texture with a pop of bright pink from the silk. It's durable enough for a harder wearing knit, but still soft enough so that it doesn't feel too stiff. We love the mossy garden feel that the green neps give. This could easily be used with a more subtle shade for color work or even as its own standalone yarn. All right, let's see what it looks like. These yarns are getting more and more interesting by the day. Only got a week left until Christmas. It's very exciting. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, that is quite interesting. Quite interesting. It has a lot of visual texture to it. There are just pops of pink and pops of green and little green neps and little red neps, and it's got a lot of visual interest to it. You'll be able to see it really well in the photo for tomorrow. But that is a very interesting yarn. It's just not quite as chaotic as my Ross Farm Funky, but it's definitely very similar to the fiber. I am digging that. What do you think's in the Jenny's Countdown to Christmas count? There's our box, and we need number 16. I've been surprised that there haven't been more projects this year. There's been a lot more gifts than usual. So let's see what this is. Okay, well, there's some elastic. And this is, it's like plasticized fabric. Oh, and that makes sense. It's a project, strangely enough. They are reusable bowl huggers. So we will make circular bowl covers out of this plasticized fabric, and I'm guessing we will put the elastic around the edge to make it snug. And yep, that's exactly what we do. We trace a bowl and make a bowl hugger. That's an interesting little project. Very cool. I like that. That'll be really nice for the bowls that I don't have lids for. So today's featured item from our website, therossfarm.com, is one of my new favorites. It's actually our new Montadale yarn. So there are several colorways, and it is really, really delightful. This is actually spun on the last remaining mule spinner in the US. It is located in Maine, and it makes this wonderful woolen spun, very squishy, very delicious, just really, really super squish. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. Montadale is normally considered to be a meat breed, and I think most of the fleeces are just sort of dumped into the wool pool or tossed over the hill because nobody really thinks that they are worthwhile, but I think they are delightful. So we have some beautiful Montadale yarn, and you can find that on our website at therossfarm.com. And that will be it for us for today. And I will see you again tomorrow morning with another day of our advent calendars. And until then, enjoy the rest of your day and your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.